What would a re-engined 747 look like? Would the Queen of the Skies have new life with new engines? In this video, let's go for the possibility of a 747 MAX, or a re-engined 747. Stay tuned. Before I dive into this video, make sure to consider subscribing to my channel. More authentic aviation content is coming on the way. Also, make sure to go check out my second channel, Avid Flight Simulation. I'm starting to do some great Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 content, so make sure to go check it out. The 747 was a revolutionary aircraft for its time. It really changed the way that we fly. Over the years, there have been many upgrades and variants of the 747. The 747-100, -200, -400, and -800, 747 SP, as well the cargo and special variants. The newest variant, the -8, was introduced in 2011, with its first customer being a cargo airline, Cargo Lux. The 747-8 has not been a big success, with the cargo variant being much more popular. Is there a market for a re-engined 747? The last 747 has only been in service for 10 years, so while it wouldn't make sense for us to look at the viability of such an aircraft in the present, let's look in the future. Would a 747 MAX have a market in the future? Well, the aircraft market has been developing to smaller and more fuel-efficient aircraft, so right off the bat, the feasibility of such an aircraft would be hampered with demand for such a large aircraft being quite low. Only a few airlines want bigger wide-bodies, for example Emirates. But some of these customers have already committed themselves to other large wide-bodies, so it would be very hard for an airline like Emirates to switch from an A380 fleet to a 747 fleet. But maybe the most significant reason hindering such an aircraft is what Boeing has already to offer. Boeing already have an aircraft, which many consider an adequate 747 replacement, the 777X. While the capacity of the 777X might be slightly smaller, it seems like it is big enough. Something larger would be niche in today's market, especially after the impacts the COVID-19 pandemic has had on the aviation industry overall. So the new 777 appears to be Boeing's best option in the large capacity wide-body segment. A 747X might be really interesting to enthusiasts, but to Boeing makes no sense. There are simply better alternatives. But how would the 747 MAX look like? Well, usually when an aircraft like the 747 or 777 are overhauled and given new life, a couple key changes are made. Most definitely, the aircraft would be given new engines and aerodynamic technologies. Before I go on, I wanted to let you know of a new series I am starting on my channel. Welcome to Avid Analysis. In this new series, I will analyze different news, ideas, and just about anything to do with aviation. Alright, let's get back into the video. As far as the cabin, it would most likely be fitted with Boeing's new Sky interior. As far as the design, there could be many possibilities. Either Boeing would keep the fuselage the same, or Boeing could either shrink or stretch the fuselage. But the possibility of a 747 MAX doesn't seem to be quite feasible at all. I think the only possibility of a new 747 coming anytime soon will be a new freighter version. Maybe in 10 or so years, a re-engined 747 freighter may have some potential. But this is also very unlikely, especially when you take into account that cargo airlines usually keep their aircraft much longer than regular airlines. What do you think? Will the Queen of the Skies ever get a refresh? Do let me know down in the comments. Also, before you go, make sure to give this video a like, and if you aren't already, make sure to consider subscribing to my channel. More great aviation content is planned in the future. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next.